Dear students, in this video I have explained the very important theorem other than Pythagoras theorem, that is Thales theorem. Dear students, definitely we can expect Thales theorem. Suppose if Thales theorem is not there in our annual exam or any preparatory or any midterm, so definitely you can see the Thales theorem in 4-mark question. Dear students, apart from Pythagoras theorem, another very important theorem, that is what we call as Thales theorem. This Thales theorem is also called as basic proportionality theorem. Why it is called as Thales theorem? Because this theorem introduced first time by Thales. This theorem father is Thales. This theorem proved by Thales. That's why this theorem got the name Thales theorem. Dear students, this is a very important theorem, and also it plays very important role in Karnataka State SSLC Mass Passing Package. Dear students, I will explain you in time simplest method. Please students, please keep on touch with theorems in every week up to your annual exam. Definitely you will get 7 marks. Theorems carries 7 marks. 3-mark question theorem is 1 and 4 or 5-mark question theorem is another. Total you will get 7 or 8 marks. 7 or 8 marks. So that's why you should always practice the theorems in our 10th standard course. Definitely you will get the maximum marks, students. And also keep on watch my videos and subscribe my channel, that is Ramesh Diksha channel. If possible, please like my channel. Now I would like to explain the Thales theorem. Dear students, please listen to me. The first one is statement. Before that, we can see the Thales theorem question in our annual exam in the form of, state and prove the basic proportionality theorem. State and prove basic proportionality theorem. Or we can see this theorem in the form of state and prove the Thales theorem. State and prove the Thales theorem. I think in the year 2015, there is one question in 1-mark question, that is Thales theorem is also called as dash. Thales theorem is also called as basic proportionality theorem. Or we can say that basic proportionality theorem is also called as Thales theorem. Understand, children? So in this theorem, the first one is statement. That is very important. So definitely we can expect this statement in 1-mark question also. Please listen to me. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle which intersect other two sides in distinct points, then other two sides are divided in the same ratio. This Thales theorem is based on triangle. See students, suppose if it is a triangle, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, here I am drawing the line. This line is parallel to base of the triangle. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, this line divides other two sides in distinct points. These 2 points divide the remaining 2 lines in the same ratio. Understand, children? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle which divides other 2 sides in distinct points, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Children, once again, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle which intersect other two sides in distinct points, then other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So as we know that in every theorem the first step is figure. Now I would like to explain the figure. Students, this theorem is based on triangle. Let us draw the triangle. Let us draw the triangle. Let us draw the triangle and keep this one as A, B, C. Again, you should draw the line, that is DE line. A line is drawn parallel to this triangle. This line divides first side and second side in distinct points. Again, these two lines are divided in the same ratio. It's very simple, children. First to write triangle. Again, A, B, C. A after B, B after C, C after D, D after E. Over, children. Again, C. Just you draw a line which meets the center of the line AD. Again, draw another line which also meets the center of the line AE, and you call this one as N and this one as M. Dear students, you should always keep this one as N only, M only, because in our textbook we have N and M. Suppose if you keep XY, you will get the other wrong statements, isn't it? That's why you should always keep N, M, N, M. I would like to say one code word, that is Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi. Again, see students, B to E, B to E. Again, C to D, C to D. Oh, children, keep this one. Take out your sheets, pen or pencil, eraser. Practice yourself. By looking the figure, practice yourself. You will get the idea. Please practice, practice, practice the figure. Okay, students? Now, second step is data. So, statement carries half mark, figure carries half mark, data carries half mark, to prove that carries half mark. Again, construction carries half mark. 2 marks over. The remaining is 2 marks. So, maybe this theorem carries in our annual exam for 5 marks, students. 5 marks. Now the data. What do you mean data? It is a method of explaining the figure. It's very simple. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to DC. DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. It's very simple. Data in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. Over, children. Next, to prove that. It is also very simple. To prove that. See here. Just you skip this letter. Skip this letter. Ready? AD. See here. AD. AD. AD by BD. AD by BD. Which is equals to, skip this one. AE by AC. AE by AC. Understand, children? AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC. Same. AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC. This is very, very important, children. AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC. You should write the theorem by looking figure only, by seeing the figure rounding. Just to skip this one. AD by BD, which is equals to A by EC. The next step is construction. Construction. It's very simple. See in construction, just to join BE on CD. Join BE on CD. Also draw EN perpendicular to AB, DM perpendicular to AC. It's very simple. I would like to say join BE and DC. BE ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವೇನಾಗ್ತೀರಾ DC ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ EN perpendicular to AB and DM perpendicular to AC. See here, join BE and DC. Also draw EN perpendicular to AB. DM perpendicular to AC. DM perpendicular to AC. EN perpendicular to AB. What children? The next one is proof. So as we know that proof, statement, reason. Proof, statement, reason. Under proof, we should take the two triangles. The upper triangle. What is upper triangle? Just to skip this one. What is upper triangle? ADE. Children, ADE. Divided by what is your shaded triangle? BDE. See here, area of triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle BDE. BDE. It's very simple. DE, AB. DE, AB. Area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle BDE, which is equals to any triangle area can be found by half into base into height formula, isn't it? That's why half into base. See, you should look this figure. You should look this figure in this way. What is the base? AD. What is the base? AD. Why it is called as base A? Base because EN is the perpendicular. Whenever EN is the perpendicular means obviously AD is the base. How to find the area of a triangle ADE? Area of a triangle AD is equals to half into base. AD height EN. So that's what I have. Half into base AD into height EN whole divided by, see the shading triangle. What is shading triangle? BDE. What is the base here? BD is the base. What is height? EN is the height. Base is BD, EN is the height. Area of a triangle BDE is equals to half into BD into EN, because area of a triangle is equals to half into base into height. Understand children? Just you cancel. Half get cancelled. EN get cancelled. What we have? Area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle BDE, which is equals to AD by BD. Let us call this one as equation 1. Next, very simple. You should look in this way. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಗೈನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ADE. area of a triangle ADE, area of a triangle ADE, which is equals to half into base. Base ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ AE. ಯಾಕೆ base AE ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Because DM is the height. Understand, children? If DM is the height, AE is the base. AE is the base. That's why area of a triangle ADE. First statement ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. area of a triangle ADE, base AD, height EN. Next ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Base AE, height DM. Base AE, height DM. Area of a triangle ADE, which is equals to half into AE into DM. That's what here. Area of a triangle ADE is equals to half into AE into DM whole divided by this triangle CDE. CDE. Area of a triangle CDE. Area of a triangle CDE. ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ, ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ EC ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್, EC ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್, EC ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್. ಹೈಟ್ DMA, ಹೈಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ DMA. That's why area of a triangle CDE, which is equals to half into EC into DM. So here also, see students, here also DM get cancelled, half get cancelled. What is here? Area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle CDE, which is equals to AE by EC, AE by EC, AE by EC, AE by EC. Let us find this equation 2. Students, don't get confused. Keep on watch. Keep your mobile in front of you. Take out your rough sheets, pencil, pen. Just you write down the figure. Write down the figure and go through yourself. See, area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle BDE. Here, area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle CDE. DE, 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 DE. It's very simple. AB, AB, AC, AC. Understand, children? AB, AB, AC, AC, DE, 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 AB, AB, AC, AC. Equation 2. From 1 and 2, what do you say? What do you say? LHS is equals to LHS. LHS is equals to LHS. Therefore, RHS is equals to RHS. RHS is equals to RHS. From 1 and 2, AD by BD is equals to AE by EC. AD by BD is equals to AE by EC. LHS is equals to LHS. RHS is equals to RHS. And it's proved. And it's proved. What is it proved? To prove that AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC. What we got here? Same AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC. See students, it's very simple. Data, it's very simple. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. What is to prove that? Half by half is equals to half by half. AD by BD is equals to AE by EC. To prove that, over now, construction, join PE and DC. Also draw EN perpendicular to AB and DM perpendicular to EAC. Construction over. To prove that, it's very simple. Area of a triangle ADE O divided by area of a triangle BDE. Understand, children? Half into base into height concept. In second equation, area of a triangle ADE whole divided by area of a triangle CDE. In first equation, first step EN get cancelled. half get cancelled. Here DM get cancelled, half get cancelled. What is here? Area of a triangle ADE divided by area of a triangle BDE, which is equals to AD by BD. In second equation, area of a triangle ADE divided by area of a triangle CDE, which is equals to AE by EC. Equation 2. From 1 and 2, what do you say that? LHS is equals to LHS. Therefore, RHS is equals to RHS. Finally, we can put AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC, and screwed. Dear students, this statement definitely we can expect for 1 mark question in 2020, and that means in this academic year we have a statement. So next year for your batch, definitely we can expect Taylor's theorem. You don't think that? So in this year also we can expect Pythagoras theorem. So I am telling that definitely in 2021. So maybe this theorem we can expect. Suppose this theorem is not there in our oral exam means, so we can expect one problem based on Taylor's theorem. So definitely we can expect one problem based on Taylor's theorem. That's why we should keep this formula. This is what we call as half by half is equals to half by half. Once again, half by half is equals to half by half. AD by BD, which is equals to AE by EC. See students, dear students, please keep on watch the theorems. The theorems, just you save in your mobile box and keep on watch the theorems. Either it may be Pythagoras theorem, or it may be circle tangent theorem, or it may be Taylor's theorem. So next class I would like to explain you people next another theorem. So maybe these 3 theorems are very very important for the point of on your exam. I hope you have got idea about this theorem. Okay students, thank you for watching my video. Thank you students. Okay.